don't got time for that. It's all about the vibe, vibe, vibe. Oh, that I got time for. I got the boom, back with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, vibe, vibe. Don't waste my time, time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
George Karlaftis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Complete to tight end Kelsey. Just a gain of a couple there.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. He's on his way.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Pickens going in motion left. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 4 and 2.
Well, coming to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Raheem Mostert. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he stopped immediately there.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain. Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Mahomes firing complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Escaping the pressure right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Butker's kick here is good. They will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Next to score, Steelers 21, Chiefs 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, it's Prescott. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mahomes to throw once more. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Powering his way forward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll kick off on 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Robbie Chosen, 41 yards. And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative. Yards.
Give him an inch. Stay in your lanes and give out some pass.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Steelers.
Got his man, it's Warren. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Pickett. And that is incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Ross on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On first down, Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, had his
his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing.
And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That went down the field for Freiermuth.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
3rd and 12.
Now Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Now Dak on the option left. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Option right. Pickett going to run with it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. Pickett again. This time he looks to throw it.
Leaves it for Petty. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Petty, a first down carry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside handoff, Penny. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's Petty. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's going
to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Rashad Penny, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 34-yard line here, 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday, and it looks good so far as they try to run some clock here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Safety Reed Blankenship, he got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Penny on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Linebackers run free. They can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic